Hello everybody, my name's Jalise. Welcome everybody to my Vikings Season 6 Episode 3, The Signal Review. Here's it everybody. Vikings Season 3 Episode 6 was a pretty dang good episode of Vikings. It was not Season 6 Episode 3 Signal. It was a pretty good episode of Vikings. Not the best. I like Episode 1 and 2 better than Episode 3. This was really it was a pick-up episode. It was not, I'm not gonna say it's a filler, it was a setup episode. A lot of things happen. Uba faces on his journey. He's going to the water. He is going to travel, and the thing is, though, during his traveling with Chateau Flatnose, and with the guy who calls himself Athelsandra, which his name is Othere. He is now on the freaking sea, going to discover the Greenland or United States, wherever he's going to. He's traveling, and the thing is, though, during this time, Asa, Torvi's daughter, Uba's adopted daughter, is killed. She goes over the water. We don't even see her. Like, there's a big wave that happens, and like Torvi covers the baby. Asa was right next to Torvi, but Asa is swept away. So Asa is gone. I did not like it. I did not want Torvi to lose another child. And I did not want I want one of Bjorn's child to actually freaking exist in this world. But no, Asa's gone, which is upsetting. Also, we get to see the start of paranoia with Shuttle Flatnose again. He's like, why is Uba talking to Othere? What is Othere talking to Uba about? And the wife could tell that he's on the brink of madness. The setup for the paranoia stuff is going to happen again for sure. And Flatnose is going to go insane again. Slowly but surely, he's going to go insane. Also, what happens... Vitzik beats up Ivar. He beats him up. Basically, you could tell Vitzik wanted to do something to Ivar. You could tell he had his pent-up emotions. And Vitzik beats up Ivar. Oleg sees this, smiles at it, and he asks Ivar if he should kill Vitzik. And he's been not treating Ivar as a good friend. And all that. So, Ivar knows this situation that Oleg's trying to manipulate and everything. But... Vitzik and Ivar both agreed to leave Kiev and with Prince Igor and to leave. And what they're going to do is, Oleg, since he still has his faith shaken, he's having there's this religious holiday coming around. And Prince Oleg is just like, you know what, I need to renew my faith. I'm going to go through the ceremony. During this time when he's going to go through the ceremony, Ivar and Vitzik are about to leave. So it ends the episode with Ivar and Vitzik leaving with Prince Igor to escape, since Prince Oleg is now busy with this whole Christian religious thing right here. So to me, I think that was a pretty dang good setup. So it's going to be set up. This is a good setup episode to see where Ivar goes and Vitzik goes and Igor goes from now away from Oleg and his craziness. But more than likely, they'll find each other again, and more likely there will be a battle, a killing scene. Another thing that's going to Another thing that happens is the continued rift in Kattegat. Who are people going to vote for, Ingrid or Gunhild? And Eric has to decide. Who does he want to pick? Who does he want to have as his future queen? Because ultimately, he is the deciding factor. But ultimately, King Harold shows up and decides, I never relinquished the throne. I am still the true heir. So since he's the true heir, he's going to pick the queen that he wants. King Eric the Reed, or Eric the Red, he's lost his power play. Also, we get so Eric is no longer gonna have one of these women as queen, but he's gonna have no choice but to work for King Harold, since King Harold's a king, and since King Harold didn't like it before, he's got in the good graces of King Harold. So King Harold's still alive. They did this thing where he has some Roos people helping him out, so the Roos people kind of defected to King Harold. Understandable since the battle, but as King Harold, he always gets a lucky break. This episode was a very nice episode. I didn't like it better than episode 1 or episode 2, but it had nice things. Again, I was not a big fan of Asa dying. Vitzik being the shit out of Ivar Ivar needs to get beat up more often. I mean, he needs to be taken down a peg. I mean, I get that he's a lot calmer now, and he's a little bit more wiser. But still, Ivar is a dick, and that Vitzik deserves to beat him to a bloody pulp. But overall, this episode was just a nice setup. I mean, now King Harold's here. We get the King Harold stuff. We know Eric's now had to work for King Harold, or at least tries to get a good favor of him. Gunhild and Igor still have their rivalry of who's going to be Queen of Kattegat. So I'm hoping that episode 4 just well, I know episode 4 is going to be way better than episode 3. But episode 3, at the Signal, Vikings, season 6, episode 3, it was a good episode. It wasn't a great episode. But for a final season, you're going to need this. And I'm still enjoying the fact that even though Bjorn is gone, that they're still showing the continuation of what's happening in Kattegat, and they're not just shying away for what's happening in the world. I think that's a very good thing. I think it's a very good thing that Michael Hurst still has a lot of trust in the people of Kattegat, even if they're lesser characters than Bjorn. You got Gunhild, you got Ingrid, you got Eric, now you got Harold around. So they're spicing up what's happening in Kattegat. Even though there ain't a son of Ragnar there no more, like Ivar and Vitsik are in Bruce, and then Ube is traveling to Iceland, and not he's leaving Iceland to go to Greenland or to United States. So the Sons of Ragnar are all split apart. But Viking Season 6, Episode 3, The Signal, let me know what y'all think, everyone, of this okay episode. It was a good episode. So let me know what y'all think, everyone. I'm Chalise. I forget everybody. Bye-bye.